I was actually getting ready to say the same thing, Jody, but I didn't know how to say it.
You didn't want to get canceled.
Somewhere where Lonnie wasn't going to make a comment.
Hello and welcome to Disney with the Ducks. I'm your host for today, Lonnie G, with a special daytime recording. I usually record at night, but we're recording today because we have two special guests back once again with us, everyone's favorite duck, Jody B. How you doing, Jody?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And for a limited time, buy him while you can. Special guest Jeff. Jeff, how you doing today, sir?
Good, guys. How are you? Does the reason behind me make me look like I have like an alpaca head thing going on there?
Yes.
It does. It does.
I think we're going to go with that. Yeah, we'll let that ride.
You should. We about that life. Let's make it happen. So we're recording today, I guess, during the day because Jeff is popping off to go to Wine and Dine. Are you excited, Jeff?
We are very excited.
Yeah, there you go. So
it's been a while since we've been down, so we're excited to get back there.
All right, so look, we're gonna deviate right quick. What are you excited about the most?
I'm excited to try a new restaurant. We think we're going to Bourbon Steakhouse or to Swan and Dolphin. So we have it narrowed down to either there or Les Cellier, which we've done before, but Bourbon Steakhouse is where Shula's used to be. Opened up in July, and we're hoping to try that out and see how it goes.
Ah, man, look, I'm looking forward to a full review. Leftovers, if you have some, go and ship them here and make it happen. No leftovers?
No, sorry.
One can only wish. So, hey, guys, this is episode 190. This is a continuation of last week's show when we looked at quick service, but this time we're going to look at quick service in Animal Kingdom. But before we do, if you like what you hear, and I hope you do, please go into your podcatcher of choice and give us 5 stars. You should give us 5 stars because Jody B and Jeff are on, right? So that'll help us not get canceled after John's snafu in episode 189. So please give us 5 stars, guys. We would appreciate it. Or if you have any feedback you would like, any shows you'd like to see us do, we would love the feedback, how we can make the podcast better. We successfully implemented some of the feedback, and that is getting rid of Gene. If you notice, he hasn't been on a while. Thanks for that feedback, guys, and backing me up on that play. So we're going to get started. Jody B.
Yes, sir.
You haven't been on in a while, but I'm glad you're on. Can you tell us just a little bit about quick service meals? And what is a quick service meal at Disney?
Well, a quick service meal, I like to tell people it's like going to Panera. You know, you order, you get your food, you get a tray. Most of the time, you take it, you sit down, you find your own place to sit, you sit down, you eat it. And sometimes you, depending on which quick service location, you clean it up or a cast member comes and clean it up for you. They are everything from what you think about from Panera, like soups and sandwiches, to even more filling things like tacos and things like that. So there's quite a variety. It's not just snacks, it's more than a snack. It's part of the Disney dining plan. So if people are a part of that, there's 2 different dining plans, and there is just a quick service dining plan. And there's also one that has the sit downs and the quick service. So, quick services are obviously cheaper than sit down. You don't have a server and you don't have to pay tip, which is, everyone should tip your servers nicely. But that's one of the nice things about quick service is that there's no server tip included.
Good deal. Very good summary of the quick service meals. See, Jody B already adding value because last week we didn't even talk about what a quick service was. We just went right into it. So Jody B, thank you for that incredible summary of a quick service meal.
Oh, yes. My pleasure.
So guys, Animal Kingdom to me has one of the top quick service restaurants. And of course, let me go back because I went a little too forward, too quick. When we do love it or hate it, we're just going to go over the restaurant just a little bit, and you can tell us. We'll go around the duck page here and see who loves it, who hates it and who's like, and give me what your thoughts on it. Okay. So our first one, to me, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, is my favorite. I think we talked about it all the time, and that's Satuli Cantina. Right. So I always say Cantina. I always put a little something extra on it. But just to stay compliant, Satuli Cantina. It is one of the newest restaurants at Animal Kingdom. It's over in the far side of Pandora. So in the world of Pandora, when you get off Flight of Avatar, you can see it right over there. You get off, it's kind of like over to the left. One of my favorites, right? Has a great selection. We always talk about the cheeseburger pods they have over there. They got the create your own bowl options. So it is one of the favorites of mine. I hope the Ducks feel the same way. Jeff, what do you think about Satuli Cantina? Love it or hate it?
I go hate it, Lonnie.
I'm out.
I just want to see the reaction. Jody's eyes get big. Lonnie cuts me off the feed. We know. No, actually, I love it. I love their the beef bowls. The steak's like a nice little medium rare to it. Usually, it goes well with everything. I like their little desserts they have. The little blueberry or like little dome thing that they have. It's a good dessert there, and it's always easy to get in and out of. So there's plenty of seating around it and everything. So yep, that's definitely on my love it list. 2 thumbs up.
Awesome. I love the fact that you said the seating because there is indoor and outdoor seating, which is really good. And Jody B, what do you think about it? Love it or hate it?
Absolutely 100% love it. You can smell it, the smell of the grilled chicken and steak when you come off a Flight of Passage. It makes you hungry. I love it so much. I have gotten this to carry out and taken it to the airport with me. I love it.
That is strong. That is strong. But you're right. It is really good. And I love the healthier options. I don't really like healthy food, but they have healthy options there. It forces you to eat it because even the healthy options are really good. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
My only complaint about it is when you do mobile order, I want all the sauces, and you could only pick like 1 or 2 of the sauces. So then when I go up and get my stuff, I'm like, can you please give me the other sauces? Because I love them all so much. So yeah. And Jeff, you said it's easy to find a spot to sit. It's not necessarily easy to get your food. So I would definitely mobile order. This is a place I would definitely take advantage of mobile ordering. I would order it early because that line can get really long back there.
Very good point. The line gets long because a lot of people love this restaurant. So definitely do the mobile order because if you go in there, it's gonna be a while sometimes. So especially if you go at a busy time. Yeah. Like Jeff going over for wine and dine. It's going to be pretty busy there, right? So there you go. So like I said, 2 thumbs up as well. Love it. Highly recommend it. So the second one is Flame Tree Barbecue, right? It's still one of the really solid options over at Animal Kingdom. If you like barbecue, ribs are the star, right? So you're going to love the ribs there. It's usually the one thing I say about it is you will get visited by a lot of birds. They have the netting over it, but the birds will still find a way to get under there to kind of just say hello. The good thing about it is Kevin, she walks by a lot from that spot. So if you post up there, you'll see her walking by. But Flame Tree Barbecue, Jody, what are your thoughts? Hate it or love it?
I've never been. I know. You're probably all
I don't even know you anymore.
I know, but it smells really good, and I hear wonderful things about it. So I'm going to go with love it.
Okay, good deal. We'll take that. Jeff?
I love it as well. Funny story about the birds there. It's been several years ago that we were at a trip, and there's probably a 2 or 3 year old kid that had a hot dog in his hand, and he was looking the other way. Bird came, took his hot dog completely out of his hand, and took off with it. The cast member is there watching. I'm losing it because I see this happen. The cast member goes, gets the kid another hot dog. He doesn't have it 2 minutes before another bird steals that one too. The kid's just like full on tears, crying. I laughed way too hard at that kid's misfortune of the hot dog being gone twice.
That's the best thing about Disney because it teaches kids life lessons. Get used to disappointment and hold on to your food. Right, there you go. So, but yeah, you're right. Those birds are something else. They are aggressive, and
they are very aggressive. You got to watch the birds.
but it is cool.
I do love it for sure. The ribs are great. The chicken's great. So,
yeah, love it as well. 2 thumbs up. I've eaten there several times. Like you said, the ribs I said are really good. It's the star of it. Some people say that it's the best barbecue in Walt Disney World. I don't know about that because I think Epcot has some good options as well in regards to barbecue.
Wait, funny.
Hmm?
I thought you were going to say Disney
Polite
Springs.
Pig by far, but
No, but I'm talking about in
Yeah.
Disney parks. Of course, Polite Pig would be my go-to for barbecue. And
Right.
sides, by the way. And so, but if you're in the parks, Epcot had some really good barbecue as well. But yeah, I love Flame Tree Barbecue. I really, I can take it all the time, right? I do have to. You don't get up, leave your plate, go get any sauces or anything like that, because to Jeff's point, birds are waiting for you to leave. You become a target of opportunity. So, but other than that, you got to love that place. So I highly suggest it. So third one, we're going to go with Yak and Yeti. Of course, there's a sit-down version, but there is a quick service that you can walk up to the window as well. So Yak and Yeti, Jody, I know you like Yak and Yeti. I know you've been there. So what are your thoughts? I know you went inside, but what are your thoughts on the quick service?
I actually like the quick service. I think it's good. I like the fried rice. I like the breakfast a lot. They have a sausage pancake thing on a stick, or they used to for breakfast. I should look to see if they still have it. I've always liked everything they've gotten there. It's good when you just need a little something, when you're not. I don't want a full meal. I like it.
All right. Jeff, Yak
Love
and
it.
Yeti.
I've only had it once. I think I had like a little fried rice bowl with shrimp. Is it like a shrimp tempura or something? That I enjoyed. It was really good. So it's just not something I typically get over to for food there. Most of my food options whenever I'm there is the lobster mac and cheese at my lounge. But so we got to reserve most of my eating for there. But the time I did have it, I did enjoy it. So.
Yeah, it's one of the things as a quick service. This one's a little bit more expensive on the expensive side, but the rice bowls are really good, and it's filling. There's a lot of rice in there, right? So there's no inside seating on the quick service part, so you're gonna have to take it to go. But it is really good, right? So it's a wide range of things you can get from there.
I
So
did just look, by the way.
Mhm.
They do have the pancake and sausage stick still. It's on the kids' meal for breakfast, but actually their breakfast, they have some good breakfast options there, which I don't think I ever knew before. And I think this is a challenge in all of Walt Disney World, finding a quick service breakfast that's protein and not just a donut. They've
Mhm.
got a breakfast bowl with scrambled eggs, potatoes, peppers, and onions. They've got a breakfast bowl that you could add sausage. They've got a sausage egg McMuffin sandwich and an egg white McMuffin sandwich. That's pretty good for breakfast at a park, because normally, I don't know about you guys, I always find like the parks have not great breakfast options. So there's a little hint for you if you're looking for a good breakfast and you're in the park. Yak and Yeti, there you go.
You hear it here first. Breaking news: good breakfast over at Yak and Yeti. I tell you, and you're right, Jody. A lot of things are more sugary focused. So if you do want something a little bit more healthy, it's a challenge unless you do a sit down restaurant. But if you want something quick service, usually it's going to have some icing on it or something, right? So it's a good thing that you could go to Yak and Yeti, especially if you want to get your protein up and start the morning off well, instead of being jacked up like you're on the Mountain Dew and a cinnamon roll. So yeah.
I'm okay with chocolate still being there with the cinnamon roll and the donuts. I don't need the healthy. I'm on vacation.
I mean, look,
I'm good with
the
that.
calories don't count at Disney, right? It
Right.
just don't. But but for some of our local folks, because we do have one local listener, that local listener may want something healthy and some protein in it. The
You
other
don't get
four,
to deep like this by finding the healthy options, Lonnie. That's not how that works.
I mean, to build the finely tuned machine that you are, you do need to fuel that with some sugar, right? Let's be honest. I mean, you can't just get that eating egg white something
Right.
or salads like Jody B. Jody's the only person I know that go to Disney with the expectation of getting a salad. I'm just saying, I've never heard it before in my life. So the next place is kind of controversial. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry, I love Yak and Yeti, but the next place is controversial, and that's Pea Safari. Very controversial. It's one of those things kind of like, is it, Pizza, Disney kind of, but I digress. Jeff, we're going to go with you. Pea Safari, thoughts?
I've never had it. It's never made my list whenever I've been there. That's just not what I would think of at Animal Kingdom. It's not the type of food I would go for that. And get pizza other places. That's not what I would go for. So it's just I can't give a judgment.
That's a good one. See, when I say it's controversial, Jeff adding to it. Didn't even feel the need to go to it. Jody, what do you think about it? Pea Safari.
Hate it.
Wow.
There's too many other good things to eat at Animal Kingdom, and the pizza there is like fake. It's like glue. It's not very good. The kids got, I mean, this is going way back, you know, when the kids wanted something kid-like. So we went there and it was edible for them. And listen, I like even frozen pizza. I can eat a Red Baron pizza and be perfectly happy with it. So it's not like I'm a pizza snob. I mean, I like a really good pizza, but I don't find it to be good pizza at all. Unless it's massively changed over the years, I'm going with I hate it.
You know, to your point, there are much better things you can get than that pizza. And like you, I do like, you know, pizza that's kind of, you can warm a piece of pizza. For me, frozen, I'll still eat it. It's good. But one thing, it's always busy over there, and it's loud. I mean, because, you know, a lot of people bring their kids over there. So, hey, look, we love kids. We're not saying we don't want to be around them, especially at Disney. Ducks love kids. Okay, so we're gonna probably have to put some caveats around there. Yes, so we like kids. We don't hate kids. It's Disney. They'll have kids. But hey, Peace Safari, you're gonna have a bunch of kids. You're gonna have, you know, it's loud, it's colorful, it's just a lot. Your senses will be pushed to the max. I hate it, but some people may love it. It may be great for our other one listener that actually has a kid. Bring them over there, right? You'll love it over there. You know, they'll fit right in. So the next place is kind of a challenge because right now it's going through a little bit of a change, and that's Harambe Market. So Jody, why don't you tell us what's going over at Harambe Market right now?
They are closed as of October 20th, and they're reopening sometime early in 2026. It says maybe February-ish, so hopefully, nope, just early 2026. Sorry, I lied about that. So we'll see what they do with all of that. I actually like Harambe Market, so I'm gonna go with a love it. I'm not sure what changes they're making. Do you guys know about any of the changes they've announced?
Well, they're going to kind of take the menu of Restaurant Saurus. So they're going to actually bring some of the things over there that were favorites at Restaurant Saurus. So
for what? I've never eaten at Restaurant Saurus.
You know, okay, so one thing they had over there is they had these buffalo chicken chips, which was like one of the things at Restaurant Saurus that's really popular. You know, like the hand kettle chips, barbecue sauce, stuff on there. And so that's one of the things, or buffalo sauce, I should say, that they're bringing over to Harambe Market since Restaurant Saurus is closing. So, and as always, when we mention anything closing over at Disney, we take a moment of silence, especially because Dinosaur is closing as a result as well. Best ride ever.
But coming with an Indiana Jones, I think we can probably make it work as long as you don't lose your hat, your camera, your glasses, your bag, your wallet, your whatever else you left on that ride.
When we all go on that ride for the first time, we're gonna get just a big thing of saran wrap and wrap it all the way around Lonnie with all of his belongings, so it's stuck to him, and he can't. And then I'll have to walk in like a mummy, all wrapped up. And then when he gets off the ride, we're gonna all check him. Lonnie, do you have everything? Did it all stick to you? Do you?
Before you leave the ride vehicle.
Yeah, you know, you have to, because, and to Jody's point, I lost a GoPro or a DJI Pocket Osmo at Indiana Jones in California. And I got out and I was like, hey, let me make let me record this. And hey, where's my camera? Yeah, it was a tribute to the Indiana Jones ride in California. So RIP to my Pocket Osmo. Definitely. But look, hey, I never lost anything on Dinosaur. So to my greatest ride ever, right? Greatest ride ever. So, you will be missed, Dinosaur. You will be missed. So I think Harambe Market, Jeff, what are your thoughts on it?
I like there's a lot of variety there. Again, it's one of the few I've only eaten there once, but at least there's a lot of variety. The different stations that you can go to find something. There's always something for everybody. The food was solid. I'll be interested to see what it looks like when it reopens, but it would be something that I wouldn't have no problem going to if I needed to.
And to your point, I really liked it. I liked the variety. For some reason, I really liked the burgers and fries and the chicken tenders over there. But then again, I'm surprised Jody didn't go, because there's this grilled chicken salad that has oranges and pecans and like feta cheese and all that over there. So I'm surprised, Jody, you didn't go over there, because usually you seek out a good salad.
I know, but I always get my salad at Satua Canteen.
We're going to have to get you to broaden your horizons. We're going to do some research early next year and go over there just so you can
Guess
try.
what? For marathon weekend, since I'm not running, I can eat whatever I want the whole time. So where everybody else has to eat their pasta and stuff, I can go eat all the fried food and salads, and I could spend a whole day at Animal Kingdom trying all these places. Well, the rest of you have to go to bed.
You change your diet for marathon weekend? I don't think I ate anything different that weekend than I normally do. I mean, it could be why I ran a 7-hour marathon, but I don't think I changed anything. What's that?
You got your money's worth.
Absolutely.
Yes, you do. So a couple other spots that they have. Let's go with Isles of Java. I think this is probably be one of Jeff's favorite places because this is where you can go and get his favorite coffee, Joffrey's, in a bunch of different kinds. And of course, to Jody's point, a lot of sugary snacks, right, as well for breakfast. So Isle of Java. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
I don't get coffee there, but I do get my Joffrey's drinks. They usually have some sort of spirited libation that I enjoy. That Joffrey's usually has some sort of John Daly Arnold Palmer mixture with some sort of something or other, and that's where I get my donut for breakfast if I'm not getting my giant cinnamon roll a little bit farther back in the park. So,
okay, good deal. Jody B, your daughter is a connoisseur of fine coffees.
She is.
She had it. And what are your thoughts?
This is not the coffee place that she fell in love with last time. That one was closer to the Lion King show and all that back there. And this is closer to Flame Tree, right?
It is closer over there.
Okay.
I know the exact location.
I mean, I would assume I would love it because it's coffee. I enjoy an afternoon pick me up. I've never tried it, so I'm gonna guess that I'll love it. But I've got nothing against it. I just have never been there before. So
it is right outside, like across the way from Flame Tree Barbecue.
Got it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there, but again, I like a good coffee, so I'm gonna go with. I probably would like it.
Okay, good deal. I'm gonna be honest. I don't do a lot of coffees there. Usually, if I do, it'll be like the Starbucks, right? So I don't do a lot. But hey, it is. I know Jeff is a fan of Joffrey's, so hey, I know he would probably love it. I could take it though. I'm not gonna hate it, so I'm gonna love it.
Hey, just FYI, they also have a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit for breakfast.
Well, so, you know what? I'm finding a lot of good breakfast spots over there at
some place for protein. Again, Jeff, I know you're happy with your donut, but some of us like a little protein in the morning, and I always find that to be really challenging at Walt Disney World. So now, look, we found 2 places that have protein.
Yeah, and the good thing about that is Animal Kingdom is like the early park, right? Usually for us, and when we go to Marathon Weekend, we'll hit that on Thursday mornings before we go over to pick up our bib and things of that nature. So it's, the animals are up early. I would always say go early because that place probably is the Animal Kingdom overall, to me, is probably the 3rd hottest place on the planet, right behind probably the deserts, the Sierra deserts. But it's right there, right? It gets hot there really fast. So go in the morning. The animals are up and about if you're going out and catching the rides, things of that nature. So that's why they have a lot of protein. Probably good breakfasts because a lot of people go early. So the Dawa Bar, another good quick service place. It's right outside of Tusker House. So Dawa Bar is really good as well. I'm gonna just go up and see it. But what do you think about the Dawa Bar? It has bar in it, so I thought for sure you would love that.
Who are you asking, me or Jeff?
Jeff, because it has bar in the name, and Jeff loves.
I've never been there. It's too close to Kusafari.
Okay.
So I've never been there. If I'm back in that little section, I tend to go to the Kusafari. So again, it's one thing I cannot give a recommendation on. But again, it has a bar, so I would think that's probably a doable thing for at least a libation or 2 at some point throughout the afternoon.
It is famous for its adult beverages. Jody B, what do you think about the Dawa Bar?
I have never been there either, and I'm wondering if this is a place that our good friend Ben told me that this has a great Bloody Mary. I feel like there's a bar back in that area that Ben was like, they've got a great Bloody Mary back there that you've got to try. But I just looked at their menu and it doesn't show a Bloody Mary on the menu. So maybe I'm getting myself all confused. But I've never been there either. I mean, I would think that I would like it. It looks nice. Like so we're going to assume I would love it. I don't have a reason not to.
I'm gonna love it because I think it's more of a adult spot as well. I've walked past it. I mean, we all have, right? But at that time, like I said, it gets so hot out there. I'm not really, unless to Jeff's point, I'm sitting down to have an adult beverage over with the lobster nachos. Technically, will we call that a quick service at Nomad? I mean, you can walk in. You have to have you don't have to have reservations. You get there, you might have to wait for a table outside. But will we consider that a quick service?
I don't know, because you have a server. So the whole thing about quick service is that you don't have a server.
It's a lounge.
Lounge in a restaurant, you've got a server and you have to tip.
So yeah, so we won't count that. That's very good.
But Dollar Bar is a bar and you have to tip on a drink. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of
merging
area.
It's kind of merging, becoming one big thing. But now look, let's go back over to Avatar Land, right? Because right outside of Santuli, there's something else, the Pangu Pangu Bar, right? Now look, if you want to have a breakfast there, there's some good little breakfast spots there as well. But they also have some good beverages that you can get, like the Night Blossom and things of that nature. So if it's later in the day, and that's a very good refreshing beverage, something that gets grab, sit and people watch. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
I am full on the Night Blossom. I love the little bursting boba balls. I love the slushy drink. Yep, I am full on. Usually get a pretzel with cheese there as well. So we're good to go with that one.
I'm going to agree with Jeff. Jody B, thoughts?
I'm going to say love it because my daughter likes something there and I can't remember what it is. Do they have some sort of weird, like an interesting food option there?
They have like a cream cheese pretzel.
That must be, that's it, what it is. But she likes something there.
All right, that's good. We can always
I think Timmy B likes it there too. I'm pretty sure Timmy B's gotten a beverage there once or twice.
It's amazing that World of Pandora has two good spots. Both considered kind of quick service. Both have different things, right? Because cream cheese pretzel, that's not as healthy as you go over there and get a bowl, a protein bowl, but still really good. And like I said, drinks are phenomenal. I love the boba bowls. Yeah, I love those as well. So we're going to keep going, guys. Creature Comforts. A lot of color. Right? Yes, it is. Thoughts? It's one of the first dining locations you come across, right? Because you go in there, you go into Animal Kingdom, you go to the left, boom. You run into it. Like I said, Starbucks for me. I'm good with that, so I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. Jody B, what are your thoughts?
I love it. It's Timmy's got to get his fancy coffee drink every single morning, so I'm gonna love it.
I'm going to pass on it. I can get Starbucks at home if I want Starbucks. If I'm at Disney, I'll get Joffrey's. I prefer that or something else. So we're going to pass on the Starbucks locations for me.
Okay, well, you know what? Like I said, Jeff is one of those guys that he just has a different perspective in regards to. And he's probably happy because Joffrey's is what's served in the room. Do you make your own coffee in the room as well? Do you use those little Joffrey pods, or do you take them home?
I don't drink coffee, so I take them home.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just to each his own. You say you don't drink coffee, but you like Joffrey's. You're an enigma wrapped in a mystery, man. It's the craziest thing because you get Joffrey's all the time, but you don't drink coffee. But you drink a coffee place.
Because I like their drinks. They have good mixed drinks there too.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's kind of good. Okay. Well, thank you. There are some announcements. I know Jody talked about some things closing and opening and things of that nature. So always make sure that you check to make sure the Disney food blog is one that we like to look at, as well as the Disney site, the official site, to see openings and closings. Jody, is there anyone that we missed that was
yes.
open? Yeah, give it to us.
My daughter would kill me if we did not talk about this one.
Okay.
Kusafari Coffee Shop and Bakery.
There it is.
Have you guys been there?
Yes, that is the best cinnamon roll on property.
Sugary, right? We talked about it, building that body.
People, I've had arguments about people going with the Gaston cinnamon roll loaf of bread, and I don't feel like that's a cinnamon roll. It's a loaf of bread with icing. the cinnamon roll at Kusafari is by far the best, and they got good breakfast options. So
They
that
do
is
have
a
lunch options. Who knew they have good lunch options? They actually have like chicken and rice bowls and stuff. I had no idea. But the number one item there, and why you go there, is the coconut flavored iced coffee. It's a
Mm.
Joffrey's cold brew flavored with coconut milk and a drizzle of sweet condensed milk. And I typically don't like flavored coffee. I'm normally a pretty plain coffee girl, but man, is that good. And for breakfast, they also have breakfast tachos. I mean, how can you not like potato barrels with scrambled eggs and nacho cheese and cheese curds and bacon? I mean, breakfast tachos. Ah, yum.
Man, we
Yum.
all know bacon is the candy of meats. I think we
I
all
know.
voted on that and said it is. So if you add bacon to anything, game on. I'm on it.
Well, and
Um,
potato barrels. Potato barrels are so good when done right. And I think Disney's potato barrels are good. If they're crispy.
surprisingly, yeah, they're. I mean, you can get past the crispy if you have them like covered in sausage gravy or something. But yeah, I like their potato rolls too.
Yeah.
so there you go. That's a not too.
So that
Love
was a
it.
lot for me. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Oh no, it's a love it
two
for me
thumbs
as
up on that
well.
one.
Mhm. Hey, it's a
And the
love it
other
for
one
me
you
as
left out, Lonnie, is
Mhm.
Eight Spoons. Eight Spoons is the little mac and cheese little walk-up shop over by Pizza or Flame Tree Barbecue. It's changed
Okay.
menu slightly. They used to have a really nice spicy shrimp on top of it that they don't have anymore, but they still have the pulled pork, and I think there's one other one there still too. So that's definitely I consider that a quick service walk-up window for mac and cheese. I think it's actually considered a snack on the dining plan, and if it still is, that is a healthy size snack portion.
That's crazy. A snack of mac and cheese. I mean, that's
I mean, look, you can't go wrong with that. Let's be honest. And we all know, Jeff is a connoisseur of that. He loves the lobster mac and cheese. He had me kind of. I tried it one time as well because of Jeff's recommendation. Really loved it. So yeah, I mean, look, who can't go wrong? You can't go wrong with that. So good deal. So I think that's a good summary of the quick service meals over at Animal Kingdom, right? You want to get drinks. One thing I think we got from all of this is that it has probably the best breakfast options in all of Disney parks, like just right there, right? Because it's such an early morning spot to go to. So if you want to grab breakfast, we always say it's good to have something in your room if you're staying on site. But if you want to really give yourself a treat, go over to Animal Kingdom. You'll get a good breakfast. And starting early, you actually get everything done before the service becomes the service of the sun, which usually happens right around noon.
I think what was most interesting about this one is that for the vast majority of them, it was love it. I mean, there were very few hate it's on this. Where on the Magic Kingdom show, there are a lot of hate it's because the food there is just not. I don't understand why the food is not better at Magic Kingdom. It's so good at Animal Kingdom, so good. Like, why can't they bring some of that talent to Magic Kingdom? So I just think that goes to show you that the quick service options. I mean, I could be happy going to. I would go to Animal Kingdom just to eat and be perfectly happy with that.
Well, I mean, you did mention that you've went there before and ordered and then took stuff to go, right? To the
I did.
airport. So to your point, I mean, it's really good. And a lot of things there. The crazy thing about it is that there are a lot of good healthy options there, which usually you don't see in some of the parks, right? So
Yep.
and it's kind of like a concentration of really good things you can get. A lot of things have a lot of protein. A lot of things are grilled. It always smells great in that park overall, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, good deal. Well, thank you guys, but we're going to transition to what some say, all 5 of our listeners say is the best part of the show, which is
The ending.
quacking up for the ducks. So, Jody B, you've been gone for a while. You're back. I know you have a boatload of jokes for us.
Oh, sure I do. So, we're talking about Animal Kingdom, which makes me think about animals and African animals because the Africa safari there. So, made me think, what side does a zebra have the most stripes on?
I would go with the outside.
Oh, Jeff, you're right.
Actually, it's pretty good, though.
Right?
All right. Jeff, you knew Jody's one. Can you give us one? Crack us up.
Why don't eggs tell jokes?
Because they'd be cracking up.
They would crack up.
I got Jeff's and Jeff got mine. How fun.
All right.
All right,
so
Lonnie, what about you?
Okay, so here we go. What do you call a dog who meditates?
Hmm,
Hmm.
I don't
A
know.
werewolf. Get it? Aware meditates. A werewolf.
Ah,
Exactly. He knows his surroundings. There you go. So it's so bad that nobody could guess that one because it's just that bad. So, guys, like we said, thank you so much for joining us today on a special daytime recording. We're going to get off here so that Jeff can go to the airport and fly out and come back next week with a review of a new restaurant as well as wine and dine. So, with that being said, guys, like I said, if you like what you hear, please, and your podcatcher of choice, go give us 5 stars. In addition to that, please, guys, join us on our socials. We're at Disney with the Ducks on Facebook and on Instagram. Spirited discussions that take place over there for some of our our followers there. Hey, if you're at Wine and Dine, post some pictures. We'd love to see it. I won't be there. Jody won't be there. I don't know what Gene does. I don't know. But please go on, post some pictures. Keep us in the loop. We would love to celebrate your success, and good luck to all the runners out there. And with that being said, Jeff, you want to take us out?
Kwaherini, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, friends. Better than your how you like hose last week.
I don't know what you're talking about.